Hello and welcome. In this video, I shall try to develop a story, build a story on the basis of a few images. I shall show you the images in the very beginning that I would be using. I shall first describe the images, tell you what I feel about them, and then stitch the images, shape up and present before you a story. Okay, this is very interesting way or method to learn. Learn what? Yes, spoken English. The main idea is to describe what you see, to say or tell about your feelings, to empty your mind when you see a picture. I urge you to follow me. You can retell the story as I would do, that is, tell the story following the leads I give, or you can cook up a story on your own. That may be very different from the one I tell. No problem. Wait, let me tell you that to make things more interesting, I shall try to cook up 3 different stories with the same images, put in different order. So let's get started. The main target would be, of course, describing things in English. In other words, let's play with the images. See the images first. And here they come: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So you see there are 14 images. You can see them on your screen. They are currently occupying the screen and soon they would disappear and then would reappear, but this time one at a time, and I would cobble up a story. Won't it be funny? I'm sure it would. And here I go. Look at the image. You see that man? How is he doing? Doesn't look great. He seems unwell, appears weak. Isn't he in good mood? Seems not. There is no glow in his face. He seems sad, gloomy. Who can he be? Have a look at his face. He has a long face, unhappy, sad, serious. Above all, he is in tattered, shabby clothes, torn, dirty. Oh yeah, he is a beggar. Can you see the bowl, begging bowl? He is holding it out. It is to collect food or alms. And look, the man has stationed himself at a crowded place. Seems to be at the railway station, and he is begging. Poor man. This image on your screen defines sunset. Sun is going down the horizon. The day ends, and the beggar is returning back to his place. He still has the bowl in his hand. He is definitely carrying food and whatever he was able to manage, taking them all to his home where he lives at night. It's night time. Stars have appeared in the sky. Time to say good night, sweet dreams. Can you see the moon in the form of a thin golden crescent? Beautiful. He is preparing to dine. Would surely have dinner now. Yes, and he does. But why is he not eating the entire food? Leaving some food? Does he have a tight, full stomach? What will happen to the leftover bread? Oh, lucky dog. The beggar is sharing his meal with this dog. He is indeed very generous, big-hearted, no doubt about that. It is a beautiful sunrise. The sun has painted the sky, and you see the next image which indicates sunset. So the beggar has spent the day as usual and is now returning to the place where he lives. And as usual, he leaves some food for his dog. The man has finished dinner, but there is no sign of his dog. Strange. Dog is still to turn up to have its share. The beggar is out there in search of the dog. He definitely loves the dog so much. But what happened to it? There, he suddenly hears a loud screeching sound and a simultaneous painful cry, a painful scream. The dog must be in grave danger. The beggar madly rushes out. Oh my God, he finds a huge lorry that came to a screeching halt minutes ago. The dog has been run over, killed. It is not breathing. Poor dog. It's terrible. The beggar casts a glance on the dead body and comes back to his place of stay. He is a sad man, utterly disoriented, kicking at the leftover food in frustration. He will never meet the dog in his life. So this is the end of the first story. Let us build the story in a different way. So the second story begins now. Here are the images. There you see the beggar begging. Of course, some people are turning their back and going away, and some people are always to be found who feel how badly dependent these beggars are on others, such as the common people on the street, people on the railway station and elsewhere. They show their kindness, their generosity by giving alms. Soon the beggar will go back to his place, and however scanty, however insufficient the meal might be, he is kind enough to always have some leftover food for the dog. You look, it is the dead of night, as stars are out in the sky, and we see the dog out there. It is his dog, the dog that stays with the beggar, sniffing as if trying to detect something, maybe trying to spot his master. It seems hungry and searching for food. That seems a bit strange. Wasn't it fed properly by the beggar? Things not appearing normal. Where is the beggar? What happened? Oh, the dog is running to a place nearby. Something must have happened. And yes, it has found its master. Oh my God, his master, the beggar, is in a pool of blood, unconscious, and the dog is barking madly, confused, dejected. Its master will never again serve it the meal it was fond of. So this is the end of the second story, and let us now begin the third story. Third one. There you see a lorry carrying a lot of people. They have arrived at a spot quite close to where a beggar lives, and he has a pet dog. The group of people are having fun, running, playing, gossiping. Yes, they are having a picnic, a feast, enjoying their day out there, dancing, drinking. And it's time to leave now. Look, they are dumping, disposing of a lot of waste, refuse that contains some food packets, packets of biscuits, cakes, some half-eaten, some empty. The beggar returns home. He seems dejected. Maybe it has not been a good day for him. His eyes fall on the dumped food, the few half-filled packets, and as he notices a few pieces of meat, his face is lit up with a big broad smile. Though it smells putrid, unpleasant, it would be enough for him and his dog. He rushes to the garbage dump. Ants and other insects, fleas and beetles, big and small, fighting over their share, and they are now joined by this beggar. But now he is the boss. He removes the fleas, kills the ants, and snatches away the leftover food, the uneaten food. Look at the beggar. He looks triumphant, delighted. There is a glow on his face. It is a night to remember. He will be having a special meal, a feast. But where is the dog? The beggar seemed not interested at all. He muttered under his breath, "You go to hell. I have to finish what I have." and he ate, gave out a loud, satisfied belch, and went to sleep fast. We are at the end of the story. Can you tell why suddenly the beggar forgot his dog? And the dog didn't come to him either. Yes, simple. The beggar knew that the dog already had its share well before he arrived. The story ends here. I have built 3 stories from the 14 images, and now it is your turn. Be serious. Try to build stories from the images. You can listen to mine and repeat them also. Thank you and goodbye. Good luck. Have a good time.